The group of survivors, led by Marcus Johnson, had finally found a safe haven in the desolate wasteland of the Fallout universe. After months of wandering, and fighting off raiders and mutated creatures, they stumbled upon an abandoned military base that seemed like the perfect place to make their new home. They quickly set to work fortifying the base, setting up defenses and creating a system for growing food and collecting water. It wasn't long before the group had a well-functioning community, with everyone pitching in to keep it running smoothly. One day, while out on a supply run, Marcus and a few others came across a group of heavily armed soldiers in power armor. They introduced themselves as the Brotherhood of Steel, a renowned organization dedicated to preserving technology and restoring order in the wasteland. The Brotherhood had been on a mission when their convoy was ambushed by a group of raiders. They managed to fight them off, but their vehicles were badly damaged in the process. Stranded and outnumbered, they were in desperate need of assistance. Marcus and his group immediately offered to help, inviting the Brotherhood back to their base. As they made their way back, Marcus and the leader of the Brotherhood, Captain Maxine Walker, discussed their situation. "We've been on the road for weeks now, trying to find a safe place to regroup and repair our vehicles," Maxine explained. "We've got a few engineers in our group, but we're lacking in supplies and tools." Marcus nodded, understanding their dilemma. "We have a few cars and trucks here that could use some repairs as well. We've been scavenging for parts, but it's been tough out there." The two groups arrived back at the base and were greeted by the rest of the survivors. After introductions were made, they all sat down to discuss a plan. It was clear that they needed to work together to survive in this harsh world. They decided to split into two teams, one to work on repairing the Brotherhood's vehicles, and the other to work on their own. Marcus and his friend, Jake Evans, took charge of the repairs for the Brotherhood's vehicles. They were joined by two Brotherhood engineers, Sarah and Alex, who were well versed in the technology of the old world. Together, they inspected the damaged vehicles and made a list of the parts and tools they needed. They also took note of the vehicles in the base that could be used for spare parts. It was a daunting task, but with everyone's skills and knowledge, they were determined to make it work. Over the next few days, the group worked tirelessly, scavenging for parts, repairing engines, and replacing tires. They also had to deal with the constant threat of attacks from nearby enemies, but they managed to hold them off with the help of the Brotherhood's advanced weapons. As they worked, they got to know each other better. Maxine and Marcus bonded over their shared experiences of leading a group in this unforgiving world. Sarah and Alex shared stories of their time in the Brotherhood, and Jake impressed them with his mechanical skills. One evening, as they were taking a break from repairing, Maxine approached Marcus with a proposition. "We've been impressed with your group and how you've managed to create a safe haven in this wasteland. We would like to make a deal with you." Marcus raised an eyebrow, intrigued. "What kind of deal?" "We have a base nearby that we've been trying to secure for some time now. It's a valuable location, and we could use your help in taking it over. In return, we will provide you with protection and access to our resources." Marcus considered the offer. He knew that their base was still vulnerable to attacks, and the Brotherhood's resources would greatly benefit their community. After discussing it with his group, they agreed to the deal. The next day, the two groups set out to take over the Brotherhood's base. With their combined skills and firepower, they were able to defeat the raiders and secure the location. The Brotherhood shared their resources and technology with the survivors, and in return, the survivors provided them with a safe place to stay, and a community to call home. As they sat around a fire that evening, enjoying a well-deserved meal, Marcus couldn't help but feel grateful for the unexpected alliance they had formed. In this harsh and dangerous world, it was rare to find people you could trust and rely on. But in that moment, surrounded by his new friends and allies, Marcus knew that they had found something special, a family in this post-apocalyptic wasteland. Yay, the end. Oh right, yeah, I have to do this stuff now. Like, comment and subscribe. And please watch my other videos and comment ideas on stories.